If you try to make that sassy, sensual, baby making R&B music, but you don't know how to play no instruments, like none, I'm gonna show you the only instruments you really need. It's one of these. What's good, y'all? I'm Trenton Kips. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Damn, I'm saying that. Let's run it back. What's good, y'all? I'm Trenton Kips. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. I made this video in response to the last video I posted like 2 weeks ago. My man G Smith, he uses MPC Studio software and he can't play, but he could program MIDI notes. And the truth is, a lot of us are in that same situation. But there's a few things y'all can do to make that MIDI sound like you getting busy. So lock in, bruh. We recording? We recording? We recording? Boom, boom. Let this shit ride for a little bit. Clean. Yeah. Man, I done forgot how to did this. I started with the Rhodes for this one. Went straight to native instruments and a stock contact library. Played with some of these settings. And then added an EQ. Like, I'm not big on effects. I let the music talk. No shade though. I don't want. Listen, for the 26, I don't want no smoke, bruh. I'm in my corner doing my do. Very simple loop. And this leads me to tip number 1, which is to stay off the grid. Yes, it's my life motto. My life goal is to get off the grid. But when it comes to music, you want to lean into the imperfections. Imperfections in timing, in dynamics, sometimes even imperfections in no choices. You can see for all these chords, I'm not on the grid at all. I am keeping time. Right? I'm keeping time, but I'm not staying on the grid. And that's very important. And the second tip, lean into dynamics. Think about a conversation. And sometimes you want to talk soft and smooth. It'll draw somebody in. And then sometimes you want to be loud. I can't be too loud because it's like 3:30. I don't want my neighbors snapping. But you get what I'm saying. It needs to flow. It needs to have highs and lows, like life. Those dynamics add to the feel of something being played by a real person. Because when a real person plays keys, they don't play every note the same velocity. That's impossible. That's that AI shit. That's Timbo new artist. If you could do that consistently and do that well, that's 80% of the battle, bro. But while we here, let's talk about the theory real quick. I don't think this is anything too complicated. I'm seeing my first chord here is a B minor 7. We're going to E sus chord here to A minor 7. And then I'm going to a C sharp half diminish. That turns me back around to the B. It sounds complicated, but it's not. I'm focusing on 2 chords, B minor, A minor. While I'm on the B minor, I know I want to get to the A minor. How do I get there? You got a bunch of tools. This E sus chord is the 5 of A. Using the 5 of the chord you're going to is an easy way to create some tension and resolve. So I'm using that tool here. Now, for the turnaround, I'm going to minor chords. A little bit more complicated, but to add even more tension, I'm just using a spicier chord, minor 7 flat 5. Now, I want y'all to peep something. The way I originally programmed this was, right? And that's cool. Everything's holding out, but it ain't got no stank. So what I do, I chopped it up. All right. Stop. Nothing's wrong with the first version, but with this, I could get more creative in those spaces that I'm not playing. That'll probably be my 3rd tip. Leave space or play less than you think you need to play. So now that I did that, the second thing I had to do was start to fill in those blanks. So I went to Purity and just looked for another electric piano. crazy. Call and response. So this is call, response. And you can see I'm doing the same thing with these set of chords too. I'm off the grid. Off it. Now it's time to start to go crazy with the bass. I went with Ample Guitar Light, whatever it's called. Y'all see the screenshot. Now stay with me because it don't sound like much right now. So I bounced that MIDI down to audio, added a whole bunch of effects. You can see the chain right here. So now we got this. That's nuts. You try to make better bass lines. Go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and follow bass players. Watch them play. I say this all the time. Stop watching the IG shorties. Stop following Drake May. Follow these musicians because they really be putting it out there for us to soak up some game. We not done. I need some more volume. Like it's not big enough. We ain't gonna do that this year. Something I've been getting in the habit of doing is just adding strings as a layer of atmosphere and ambiance because I think it's underrated and I think it's underutilized. This is the MIDI for the string section. Looks simple, right? There's a couple B notes holding all the way through. It's deeper than rap, my boy. The only way I can explain this is that it's a way to move your notes without actually playing those notes. So I can go from a B to like an E playing around with this stuff. And you see I start to do crisscross type shit. Okay. Bounce that to audio. Add some effects. Come on now. Come on. You see the vision. That's probably like most of the beat right there. A lot of the sauce is within those 3 or 4 instruments. Staying off the grid, utilizing space, leaning into dynamics, and just try something different, bro. We know you can pitch it down or pitch it up an octave and then reverse it. Everybody's doing that. Like, do some weird shit, bro. In music, not in real life. So we could talk about the drums now. Nothing too revolutionary here. Started with a rim shot, I believe. Yeah, really simple stuff. And I'll start building on that. Doubling up the rim for some effect. Little perks. And I'm really trying to lean into the idea of space. Right? You know, things are playing for a little bit, then everybody stops. And when everybody stops, that's when the instruments get their time to shine. And then the drums can come back in. It's like a little... Y'all know how to do salsa? It's like one of them joints, you know. You do your... That's all I got for y'all, man. If you have any questions, you know where to leave them. Once again, I'm Trent Kibbs. And as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in, and especially for locking in. I'm going to play a little bit of this, and I'm going to see y'all. I'm going to see y'all soon, man. We back on it. We back on it. Don't be childish. Yeah. It's a cool little bounce. Start to bring in some more instruments for that second half of the hook. You always want something happening. Instruments coming in, instruments leaving, you know? Revolving door type shit. Now you're back into the first verse. You want to strip it out. Give them a bare minimum here. Because we're going to build back up. Start with little hats. Yes, sir. These strings and the bass, my favorite thing here. Ooh. Crazy. Insane. This is like some Cleo soul. Y'all throw me some names because I've been out the loop. But yeah. See y'all soon, man. I'm out of here. It's 4 o'clock. I got shit to do. Love.